Hey guys, we've got the Scorn of the Genies trial on the global server. I'm going to be going in with my first clear using, my best units I think for the trial. And then either later today or tomorrow, I'll be going back for some re-clears with some different units. But we're going to go for an all-mission clear starting off with Ibara. She's the global exclusive unit that just doesn't go away. She's going to be great for this trial and hopefully should be easy to get it done in with it's 8 turns or less. Yeah, it is. Anyway, this is the team we're going to be using. We're going to be using Lightning as our provoker. We're going to start in the base form for some autofill, etc. Autofill, Esperfill as well. And this team is very, very precisely calculated out. And I will post a screenshot of my actions per turn that I have planned in the comments. You can look at that for reference. But we're probably not going to go all the way to turn 8. We're probably going to win before that. Anyway, here's the shift form. The shift form needs, after buffs, 250 to fire, wind, and dark resist. We're going to use Lightning's own buff on turn 1, and then we're going to use Gabranth's buff later for fire. And then we've got enough wind and dark naturally. We've got the paintbrush for autofill, Moogle Charm and her TMR for provoke, and Thunderfall for a better Thunder in Peril. And this is optional if you don't have Thunderfall, you don't need it. It's just a slightly stronger in Peril. She's going to be our Provoker and Breaker. Realm is going to be for Rod in Peril, Genie Killer buff, Lightning Amplify, etc. We've got her with some high HP, some auto buff mitigation, some Esperfill. And she's on Golem for a turn 2 Golem summon to get the mission done, as well as help out with tanking. For tanking, we're going to be using Gabranth. We're going to start in the shift form for auto buffing with some Esperfill as well, so we can get that Esper filled up nice and quick. Then base form, we've got 4100 defense, 38k HP. Here's the setup. We gave him Phoenix Energy, Mechanical Heart, and Pure Lotus for auto healing. That's all going to help keep him alive. If you have Snow Bear, that's a great option. I don't have it, and I don't want to. I don't want to Prism Moogle it. I may someday, but probably not today. He's going to be tanking, and that's pretty much it. And Ibara is going to chain. We're only using the base form, we're not using the shift. So she's got Spirit Killer, the Chain Cat boost, and that's basically it. Magic and Spirit Killer. She's at 275 Fairy Killer and at 5x Chain modifier with the Indestructible Light. Whoops, there we go. And then we're taking Takaru. Basically the same thing. Very similar build. There we go. I think it's identical build to mine, or really close if not. Anyway, let's get in here and get a kill in, because I want to go summon for Zidane after this. Alright, so turn 1, we're going to, let's see. Here's the field, magic damage increase, why you really want to use mages. Alright, so Realm on turn 1 is going to Rod in Peril, and then Spark Sketch for the Thunder Amplify. We're going to shift Lightning. We're going to triple. We're going to do her Provoke. We're going to do D-Shelga to break everything's spirit. And then just Surge for some crystal drops. Gabranth will go to the base form. We're going to do his Mitigation. We're going to do his Cover. And we're going to do his one charge of his Magnus to take less damage. I wait for all this to finish. Alright, now Ibara is going to triple. We're going to do Allure, and then double Arashi to start stacking it up. I don't want to do her Magnus quite yet. I'm going to get Arashi nice and stacked up beforehand. So she's going to do a lot of damage to the middle Jin. What is he called? Shaitan. Wow, we're doing more than I expected. Shaitan. I'm probably saying the name wrong. Too bad. But that one is weak to Thunder, while the others are not. So they're going to die a little bit slower. Alright, so on this turn, now we're going to use Savior, once Gabranth finishes Mechanical Hearting, to heal himself up a little bit. Come on, Gabranth. Oh, so many counters. If only I had Snow Bear. Alright, and then the auto regen and all from Phoenix Energy. Yeah, he's back to full health with no healing. That's why I love Gabranth. So we're going to go ahead and Thunderfall to do a better Thunder in Peril here. We're going to use Gabranth to triple. We're going to do his Mitigation. We're going to do Physical Mitigation. And we're going to do his Defense cooldown. It also fills LB gauge for Savior, but she actually doesn't need it yet. So that's good. She got a lot of drops, I guess. Alright, we're going to go ahead and summon Golem on this turn for even more mitigation. And Ibara is just going to quad cast Arashi this turn to continue stacking it up. Did I do quad cast? I think I didn't do quad cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think mine only did 3. I might have clicked the wrong thing. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So once one of the genies dies, the damage on your tanks can go down quite a bit. Looks like we might even be killing Shaitan within the next 2 turns, which is real nice. We're gonna do a better killer buff in a moment. All right, so this turn we have Golem. It's not quite as good as his Magnus, so he can take a little bit more damage, but he's still totally fine. Your Branth is very strong. All right. So we're going to use Ibara on this turn. We're going to finally do her Magnus, and we're going to just keep doing Arashi. Now, we're going to be breaking with Lightning's LB in a moment, but we want to do this after we chain, and that's for a very specific reason. I'll explain in 1 second. We want to keep them kind of in sync on their health totals. So we're going to chain before doing it this way, and I'll show you what we're going to do in just a moment. Get this chaining done. Because the red and green one, I want to keep their health totals pretty close, and as you see, they're not dying quite as quickly because they're not weak to thunder, but their health is the same. Now we're going to use Lightning to use her shifted LB on one of them, which is the bottom, it doesn't really matter which one. And now we're going to use Realm to start filling her back up. So we're going to triple, and we're going to do Masterpiece 3 times to fill up Lightning. It also gives mana back to Ibara, who is using quite a bit, as you can see. And then Gabranth is going to mitigate, and we're going to do Guardian Flame. Remember how I said we need that fire resist buff later? We're going to do Guardian Flame so that Savior, assuming the fight's not over by turn 6, will have a fire resist buff for turn 6, which is when she's going to need it again. Alright, so we have no Golem and no Magnus on this turn for Gabranth. He's taking more damage than usual, but he's still fine. He's good. He's good. Auto healing's all he needs. And he's mechanical hardying back up quite a bit of health. And then Phoenix Energy will heal him up as well. And Phoenix Energy, he's back to full health. There we go. Yep, perfect. Alright, so we're going to now use mitigation. And we're going to use another charge of the Magnus, so Gabranth takes even less damage. Alright, Realm is now going to do triple. We're going to do 2 more charges, and then a Spark Sketch. That's going to fill Lightning the remainder of the way. So now we're going to use her LB on the green one. So now both the green and the red have a 90% Spirit Break. So we do a lot more damage. And now Ibara, what is it, turn 4? We're just going to quad cast Arashi. Now this might even kill the black genie. What's his name? Was he Jin? No, he's not Jin. Which one was he? Shaitan. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead. He's super dead. So he's dead. And then the other ones, the red and the green ones, are now they're 90% Spirit Broken with Lightning's LB. So they're taking way more damage now. Like, a lot more. So we're actually going to win next turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in a turn 5 victory. Ibara's so strong. And then we've got a charge with Magnus on Gabranth right here, so he's totally fine as well. Oh yeah. No problem. Alright, so turn 5, yeah, well, I mean, we were going to do more stuff on this turn, but we don't need to. We win, so goodbye, bosses. Yeah, so there was an all-mission clear on the Genies with, Ibara, you know. So that turn, if we weren't going to win on turn 5, we were supposed to re-enable Ibara's quadcast with Allure. So if you're following this and you're not quite ready to win on turn 5, you know, reuse Allure, debilitating Allure to unlock her quadcast again. And yeah, like I said, I'll post a link to the actions outlining the whole fight from turn 1 all the way to turn 8, in case your DPS is not quite as strong. Anyway, there's all missions on the hard mode of the Genies Scorn. Okay, time for me to summon for Zidane and hope for good luck. See you guys next time.